All right, a brand new report from the Census Bureau shows middle-class income, this is good news, everyone, it's on the rise. Median household income up nearly 2% from the previous year. That's a big deal. It really is. I'll tell you, the average American earned just over $61,000 last year. We need to see this upward trajectory. And for the first time since 2008, fewer than 40 million Americans live in poverty. So things are getting better. Joining me right now, RNC spokeswoman Kayleigh McEnany and chairman of the National Bar Association PAC, Scott Bolden. Well, this will be a good debate.
Good afternoon.
Kayleigh, I know you agree with everything I just said, so I'm going to give the floor to Scott right now to tell me why somehow the economic policies of this administration, which are clearly working, if you look at the data, don't work. Scott.
Well, whether it's the Bush economy, whether it's the Obama economy or the Trump economy, those are good numbers, right? The problem with the midterms coming up and his electability generally is that there's a big bucket of other stuff, like the Mueller investigation, like the allegations by women of him abusing them. Oh, yeah, and that little Russian thing whereby he didn't defend our intelligence agencies. And those tweets that are lies and misleading, those energize the Democratic base.
This is very interesting.
And that's
so
why
you're
the Dems are going to have that blue wave.
You're shifting the talking points away from. I think this is smart, by the way, because you're not going to win on economy.
The economy
you never will,
not
because as much as President Obama tries to tell everyone that these are a result of his policies, they're not. Okay, hang on tight. You know, Kayleigh, you see, there's a shift here. Maybe they won't talk about the economy. They're going to talk about other things like Russia, a whole other bag of worms, can of worms, I think the expression is. But Kayleigh, what's your reaction
by Donald Trump?
No. I seem to recall Uranium One, the $500,000 payment that Bill Clinton received to
the Clintons
to
are not in the
Russia.
White House. Donald Trump is.
And
Kayleigh, that's a pivot on your part.
Wasn't it the Democrats and Hillary Clinton's team that actually commissioned that so-called dossier? Anyway, Kayleigh, the economy. Thoughts?
Yes, it's an exciting thing to talk about. I always say there's a huge contrast between our agenda and the Democrats. And the Democrats, of course, they want to talk about Robert Mueller and Russia collusion and this agenda of negativity that has no substance to it. Republicans want to talk about the economy. And Democrats should be worried about that. Those numbers you put on the board, when in 14 House districts, they saw their wages, their incomes rise by 6%. That is a point above the national average, and that's in 14 competitive House districts. So the economy, wages, our agenda of positivity is going to make the difference in these key races.
Well, that's certainly a hope on the GOP's part. But why are the Democrats running so strong in deep red states like Georgia and like other jurisdictions in Maryland and others? This isn't because Donald Trump and the economy. It's because 65% of America disagrees with the direction he's taken us. 65% don't support him.
They disagree with an increase in median income. They disagree
with his leadership.
GDP. Okay.
He has a 30%.
Okay, so now we're going to the character attacks. You see, this is exactly what they're doing. Kayleigh, I
but it's true. There's no falsity to my presentation. There's no falsity.
Granted, occasionally some of the tweets get a little out there. Some of the words get a little out there. But for most Americans, Kayleigh, that are concerned about feeding their families and feeling like they get some economic security in their lives, I don't know how much they really care about colorful language.
Right. They don't care about, the sideshow, in essence, of what we've seen with Russia collusion and all of these allegations in the Woodward book. They see that as a sideshow. They care about what's happening in their lives. And, Scott, you know as well as I do, the reason these are close races is history is set against us. Only 2 times since the Civil War has the party in power that holds the White House increased their majority. Right. So those are the facts. But we are winning in this country. It's why 85% of blue-collar workers.
I got to leave it there, guys. Sorry, I got a hard break.
The president.